gaming laptops have become more compact and powerful to where they can now generate performance relative to their desktop counterparts. The question of what are the best thin and lightweight compact gaming laptops then arises. Here in this video, we've picked out some of the best products out there in the market which might help you in the selection process. As always, links to all the products are given in the description so that you can check to know the latest prices in the market. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest tech updates. Whether you're working or gaming, the GIGABYTE 15.6-inch AERO laptop has you covered. The 15.6-inch IPS display highlights a Full HD 1920 by 1080 screen resolution and a 16:9 aspect ratio. The 144Hz refresh rate helps decrease motion blurs and screen tearing. Visuals are managed by the dedicated NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 graphics card with 8GB of GDDR6 VRAM. You can also output to an external display through HDMI or mini DisplayPort. The system is outfitted by an 8th Gen Coffee Lake 2.9 GHz Intel Core i9-8950HK 6-core processor. Also, it has 16GB of 2666 MHz DDR4 RAM, Wi-Fi 5 802.11 AC, killer double-shot Pro LAN Gigabit Ethernet, Bluetooth 5.0 Plus LE technology, Thunderbolt 3, USB Type-C, and USB Type-A. This laptop highlights an 8th Gen Coffee Lake Intel Core i9-8950HK processor. Its 6 cores can reach a base clock speed of 2.9 GHz and be boosted up to 4.8 GHz. The 15.6-inch GS65 Stealth Thin Gaming Laptop of MSI is created with hardware and it highlights for productivity and gaming. Specs-wise, it has a 2.2 GHz Intel Core i7-8750H 6-core processor, 16GB of 2400 MHz DDR4 RAM, and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 graphics card with 6GB of GDDR5 VRAM. Recognition to its dedicated GPU, you'll be able to play graphically demanding games on its 1920 by 1080 Full HD display. Furthermore, the display has 144Hz refresh rate and a 7 millisecond acknowledgement time for fast and fluid content playback. There are also Thunderbolt 3, HDMI, and mini DisplayPort outputs if you'd like to connect to a more comprehensive external display. For storage, the GS65 Stealth is provided with a 256GB NVMe SSD. Should you require more space, you can attach extra storage devices utilizing its multiple USB ports. Connect to the internet through 802.11 AC Wi-Fi or the Gigabit LAN jack for a more stable and secure wired connection. With Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity, it can be joined with compatible wireless peripherals to free up its USB ports for more powerful devices. Other integrated features comprise an RGB backlit keyboard, a webcam, speakers, a microphone, and audio jacks. The operating system introduced is Windows 10 Home 64-bit. The Predator TRITON 500 laptop of ACER is a 0.7-inch thin portable system that's perfect for gaming. It operates on a 2.2 GHz Intel Core i7-8750H hexa-core processor and a dedicated NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060 graphics card with 6GB of GDDR6 memory. In extension to its hexa-core processor, the Predator TRITON 500 is loaded with 16GB of DDR4 RAM. This enables you to stream your gameplay while a 512GB M.2 SSD presents storage for data and files. ACER has equipped the Predator TRITON 500 with a 15.6-inch IPS display that holds a Full HD 1920 by 1080 resolution for crisp imagery. If you wish to increase your display, the laptop has HDMI, DisplayPort, and Thunderbolt 3 outputs. To achieve the multimedia experience, dual speakers are on board. Other notable highlights include 3 USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type-A ports, a single USB Type-C port that supports Thunderbolt 3 with transfer rates up to 40 GB a second, and a backlit keyboard. The RAZER Blade is one of the tiniest 15.6-inch gaming laptops, striking the ideal balance of strength and portability. The company has redesigned the laptop to contribute more storage and connectivity in the precision-crafted CNC aluminum chassis. The near bezel-less 15.6-inch Full HD display extends edge to edge and is factory calibrated for efficiency, while the 8th gen Intel Core i7 6-core processor and NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 Max-Q design graphics present fantastic execution and frame rates. Powered by the 8th gen Intel Core i7-8750H 6-core processor, the RAZER Blade is available for megatasking workloads like concurrently playing, streaming, and recording gameplay. Experience the speed of a 128GB SSD and the capacity of a 1TB HDD for ample storage and responsive performance. Play the freshest games at fantastic frame rates inspired by the VR-ready NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 graphics with Max-Q design and 6GB of video memory. Use the most recent artistic apps to edit, render, and transcode videos instantly. The 15.6-inch Republic of Gamers ZEPHYRUSS S GX531 GM gaming laptop of ASUS is designed to be fast, thin, quiet, without losing gaming performance. Specs-wise, it's powered by a 2.2 GHz Intel Core i7-8750H 6-core processor and 16 GB of DDR4 RAM. Even though it only measures 0.6 inches thin, the ZEPHYRUSS houses an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060 graphics card for high-resolution gaming execution. Recognition to its active aerodynamic system, AAS, a portion of the bottom opens when the display is lifted to improve the amount of space for air circulation, allowing you to game for hours without throttling. For storage, it has a 512GB PCIe NVMe solid-state drive for quick booting and storing applications. Should you require more space, you can connect external storage solutions utilizing its multiple USB ports. The 15.6-inch display has a 1920x1080 resolution and presents you with broad seeing angles and 100% sRGB gamut cover for immersive and bright colors. More importantly, it highlights a 144Hz refresh rate and a 3 millisecond acknowledgement time for more responsive gaming. Other combined features include 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, an HD webcam, Bluetooth 5.0, and a mic/headphone jack. The operating system introduced is Windows 10 Home. And the best product on the market is the GIGABYTE AERO 15X9-RT5P. The 15.6-inch IPS display stars a Full HD 1920x1080 screen resolution and a 16:9 aspect ratio. The 144Hz refresh rate aids reduction of motion blurs and screen tearing. Visuals are managed by the dedicated NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2070 graphics card with 8GB of GDDR6 VRAM. You can also output to an external display through HDMI or mini DisplayPort. The system is powered by an 8th gen Coffee Lake 2.2 GHz Intel Core i7-8750H 6-core processor. It also has a 1TB M.2 NVMe PCIe SSD Killer Double-Shot Pro-LAN Gigabit Ethernet, 16GB of 2666 MHz DDR4 RAM, Wi-Fi 5, 802.11 AC, Thunderbolt 3, Bluetooth 5.0 plus LE technology, USB Type-C, and USB Type-A. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our new latest uploads.